Hey guys, Nolimitking back at it again. Another USA Adults War recap, this time against Moi Warlords and a level 7 clan. And to be honest, these guys just got outmatched. You can see 70, 58, 95% total destruction. They just thumped these guys. But you know what? That's how it is with matchmaking. We've been on the other end of it as well. So in looking at the war map, you can see we've 2-starred all of their Town Hall 10s with the exception of number 1. And we 3-starred every single one of their other bases, from 5 all the way down to 25. So just a general note, awesome job, clan. Way to get the 3 stars. You guys did a great job. I'm going to show a few of these attacks. First one here is number 5. We got JcDaBarber, and he's cutting through this base like a boss. He's got a shattered goho that he drops in here. And what's interesting about this kill squad is he uses a haste right here. The great thing about a haste is that it speeds up the attack, and the support troops can actually come in quicker behind the golems and clear out those defenses that the golems are tanking for. Presumably, you know, you actually get some more life out of your golems and your kill squad gets deeper into the core. The challenge with a haste is that if you use a haste and you don't know where the bombs are, and all your supporting troops run quickly in right to where those giant bombs are, your kill squad could be reduced to just simply golems, which would not be good. But I paused it here because this is getting ahead of me a little bit. But as you can see, his deployment on the hogs is kind of sprinkled, if you will, strategically all the way throughout the round of the base. So as his kill squad is in the core, occupying the attention of the Teslas and the archer towers and the expos, he sprinkles some hogs in here on the right, and he's working his way counterclockwise around the base. And you can see the only real spots for double bombs are down here by the kill squad area, which he's already taken care of, or in this moat here in the core. And you'll find out that they actually are in the core because this was a cleanup hit, so he knew where they are. So as long as he keeps his heal spells covering this moat all the way around, the hogs should work outwards and on their way in towards the core, and that's exactly what happens. So you can see he's got some hogs here that are healed. They're capturing the attention of this archer tower, so these hogs he sent over here aren't even getting hit. And again, sends some more hogs up here at the top, but keeps the heal spells covering the moat. And then the last hog's over here on the left. And see, there trips the bomb, but they're still in the heal, so they're recovering. And his final one here, just to cover off these last few defenses. So heals his way through every one of those by covering that moat. And then at this point, you know, it's just a cleanup. So he's got a few hogs left, still got some golemites left. His queen is working around the base, and that's a 3-star. So interesting move on the haste. Just be careful. Don't use it if you know that there are going to be bombs there in your kill squad entry point. All right, next video is number 6. What's nice about this is that our number 14 guy, Andrew, 3-starred this base. It's nice to see some lower level guys coming in here and 3-starring some of these top guys, although these top bases aren't as strong as we normally see. That's not taking away from anything that Andrew did here. So as you can see, he uses some hogs to lure out the CC troops. He anchors an archer over here, and he uses the double poison to take care of these troops. So waits till they're all done, drops the golems, and he uses a pretty wide entry point here. So he's got a few whiz behind each of these golems just to clear out some of these trash buildings and kind of create a funnel. And had a wall breaker fail here. And up here he's throwing his wall breakers, and those get in the base. Drops his heroes towards the core, has already created the funnel, drops some hogs over here at the top right to help the kill squad get through the base. Now you'll notice he's brought, I can't remember exactly how many, I think it was 27 or so hogs to this goho. And he uses not quite half, but a good portion of his hogs right here to help his kill squad get through the base. Because there wasn't a deep penetration here on the kill squad, he needs some relief on these on these defenses. And so he uses some of his hogs to help his kill squad get towards the core. Really nice use of the hogs here. And I don't know if it was planned. If it wasn't, it was a great, audible call there. But as his kill squad is working through the base and those hogs are kind of soaking up some of the damage, and you notice he doesn't heal them. He waits to drop the rest of his hogs over here, and he's going to work counterclockwise. Nope, he's going to work clockwise along these defenses while his king and his Golemite and his queen are in the core working on the core. So he keeps the heal here and gets a nice split on the hogs to take care of some of these down here. These skellies are attacking the hogs, but the queen is sniping those skellies. And at this point, he's got none of his heal spells left, but he's only got a few defenses left, and the rest hogs, the remaining hogs are going to get through these pretty easily. So with his queen still with full health, although he has used the pump, he does trip a bomb up here, but all the defenses are down, and at this point, it's just a clean. So he's got some gobs over here to kind of help with the cleanup. He's got a few whiz and archers left, and this was very well done. I liked using some of those hogs at the start to help the kill squad get into the core, because if the kill squad doesn't get into the core and start distracting some of those defenses, his main hog attack is going to be much less effective. So whether that was planned or not, excellent job, Andrew. Great 3-star. All right. Next base, we're going to do number 7. This was actually 3-starred by our number 24 guy, Experiment, who is actually a mini account of our leader. So in terms of experience, he's got a ton, but he has some smaller level heroes, but he has level 4 golems and level 5 hogs. So what he does here is he draws out the troops and he uses the poison here, the double poison, to kill these troops. Now what I like about this is that he's leaving the troops right there. He doesn't waste any extra time in trying to lure the troops outside the base because there's really not a need to. So lets the double poison stay there, doesn't lure, and now he can begin his kill squad. So this is a shattered Goho with 2 golems, drops them down here at 9 o'clock. And what he's going to do is he's going to punch a hole in the left side of this base and try to distract as many defenses as he can. And as soon as he gets into this core, or into this left compartment, he wastes no time with getting his hogs in down here at the bottom at 7 and 6 o'clock. So you can see he's sprinkling almost all of his hogs down here, help provide relief to this kill squad. And so his kill squad ends up distracting these Teslas and both of the Expos, and his hogs are under heal in the core, and he's working his way around the base, making sure he keeps those heals on those hogs. And at the end, he gets up here. He doesn't have any heals left, but he's got plenty of hogs. And so at this point, he's still got a full golem. He's got Half-Life Queen and a wizard over here cleaning up, and a wizard and archer down here. So great job. Our number 24 representing up here at number 7. Excellent work, Shifty. All right. So our next one is going to be number 8, and this is by Nemesis. Nemesis loves air attacks, and he does another great one here. So he likes to bring quick spells and to use kind of a max Laloon attack strategy. So he's going straight at the queen. His goal is to take out this 1 AD and this queen. So he uses the quake spells to open up the base and drops in the golem. Now, this is a cold-blooded attempt. Lures out the clan castle troops, uses the poison, lets the whiz take care of the rest, and then he launches his Laloons starting up here at the top. He launches 2 hounds on this top right AD and 1 hound on this left AD. And then, loons. The loons on the back end and hounds on these ADs, yeah. And what I like about how he does this is that he releases the loons very quickly. As soon as those hounds are out of the gate, he's releasing those loons, and he's double tapping those loons or double dropping those loons on each of the defenses. So instead of spreading kind of his finger over here like a big wall, he's specifically pointing towards his defenses. Now, one thing I really like about this raid is he uses one rage to get both of these ADs. That was an excellent use of rage, very well placed, and he gets through those easily. Now these hounds come down here, soak up these seeking air mines, and pop. And at this point, it's just his loons left and no heals or no rages left. So at this point, it's just, can he get through this quad Tesla core and this AD with all the loons he has left? And those quad Teslas are taking down those ADs fast, or those loons fast. But he has so many loons left over, he had just enough to get through here. And on his last loon falling, he drops the AD. That was a bit close, probably closer than he wanted. But in any case, he's still got pups left over, cleaning up the rest of the base. So I'll speed this up because it's just cleanup at this point. But love the use of the Quake spell to get in a minimal kill squad so he can use the maximum number of hounds and loons. Nice use of the rage spell to get both of those ADs. Excellent job, Nemesis. Way to step up and hit number 8. All right. And I think the last one that we're going to do is going to be number 9, Motion, hitting 11. Why I wanted to do this one is because this is a popular internet base called Four Corners. And while there's been many people that have 3-starred this, and there's plenty of examples of how to do it online, people still have a hard time with it. And so what I liked about what Motion did here is he brings a Hogo Wee-Wee, and he's got 15 hogs, 3 golems, a couple witches, a bunch of wizards, and his heroes. He starts way out here on the far right and way up here on the far top, and then 1 golem in the center. So his entire kill squad is reaching all the way from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And all of these whiz behind are clearing up the trash buildings. He drops a witch at the top left and the bottom right, and he is creating a massive funnel here. So the troops at 12 o'clock are going to run down that left side towards 9 o'clock. The troops at 3 o'clock are going to run down the side towards 6 o'clock. And all the while, he drops a jump spell in the middle with a rage and a heal and his heroes to get through the CC and to get through this core. Actually, you know what? I don't think he used... No, he didn't use a heal on that one, but he just rages. It's enough for his golems and his whiz and his heroes to get in and tear up this core. Meanwhile, these troops are running down the aisles, and I actually think he probably could have done this without his hogs entirely. Although you can see down here, he releases his hogs on the back end. He might have actually taken it, without the hogs. So I don't think he lost a single hog, but very well done. With the right strategy, he used probably half of his troops just to get through 2/3 of the base and then finish off the last half with the hogs. So excellent job. Could have had an opportunity to use several swag heals here, or swag spells, but decided not to. Great hit. So at the end of it all, it was a great war, a little bit of a low pressure war because these guys were definitely outmatched, but still great hits, great practice, and another win for USA Adults.